everyone! Welcome back to another Utang Talk with Ate Red. Palagi ko mong nakikita na parang sinusumbatan pa ako ng iba or nakakalungkot kasi yung comment, wala daw loan sa Lista app. And I understand bakit confused kayo because a year ago, gumawa ako ng video na to. And let me explain. And kahit na walang ino-offer na loans sa Lista app, I think you should still download the Lista app. I'm not promoting that app ha. And please don't confuse it with InstaLoan na isang loan app na alam nyo na yun guys. Today's video, pag-usapan natin yung benefits natin as mga palautang sa apps such as Lista app. Keep watching. Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode. Utang talks na naman tayo guys, and we are going to focus on the comments, mga things about utang na nababasa ko sa comment section. Siyempre mas maganda kapag ginagawan ko ng video kaysa sa nagtatype ako ng reply dahil mas marami yung makakakita. So kung dati nyo tong tinanong, dapat panoorin yung video na to. This video is not sponsored by any loan app, any platform. This is based on my personal experience. I've been reviewing online loan platforms since 20 forgotten. You can check my old videos. Last year, feature ko po dito si InstaLoan that was offered through the Lista app. And since then, na-confused and I apologize for that. That is because it, I think, was a one-time deal or pakulo ni Lista to encourage people to download the app. Kasi nagsastart siya eh. Kahit na walang loan sa Lista, guys, that doesn't mean na hindi nyo siya i-download. Because actually, there are benefits. Lista is an app for budgeting. And it also has marketplace to let you know na based on your credit score or your credit standing, let's talk about that later, pwede kang kumuha ng ganitong mga services. I don't know why nawala yung credit card sa akin. Dati, merong InstaLoan na offered through the Lista app and through which naka-avail ako ng 5,000 na loan payable in 2 installments, good for 30 days, from a different provider. So, hindi po si Lista yung nagpautang, but someone yung nakipag-partner sa kanila. And it was just a one-time deal. And God knows kung kailan to babalik. Because of that, mukhang nako-confuse yung iba nating mga kababayan kasi merong lumitaw na InstaLoan na ewan ko guys. If you want to check out that video, the link is in the description box below. The thumbnail is. So ano ba yung mapapala natin kapag mag-download tayo ng Lista app? Oh, by the way guys, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing because we talk about utang here in this platform. I'm not promoting Lista app guys ha. I just have an account with Lista and I find it helpful in understanding kung bakit hindi ako na-approve sa ganitong mga OLA. Or bakit na-approve ako sa ganitong mga OLA. So Lista app is a budgeting platform or a fintech app na for now, wala pong ino-offer na loan. That was a one-time deal. Huwag nyo nang isipin na may loan sa Lista because it's a budgeting tool. As you can see here, meron siyang way for you to help you track your expenses. I personally don't use that feature. Yung habol ko kay Lista is how easy it is to get a credit report or to check your credit score. Dati, si CIBI lang po yung kapartner ni Lista yung merong andon. And kung walang promo, to get your credit score or a credit report from CIBI, you need to pay $199. Huwag na kayo magreklamo sa $199 na fees, guys, because kung kayo ay nangungutang, nagda-dive nga kayo sa sangkaterbak na fees na mga OLA, how much more yung $199 just for you to know kung kamusta na kayo in terms of your creditworthiness. So, dati si CIBI, and kung nagpo-promo, minsan 10 pesos, minsan 99 lang. So, grab nyo na yung pag nagpo-promo siya. So, what can you get if you're from this? Nakikita nyo yung meron po siyang credit score. Credit score is a number that measures your creditworthiness. Meron po siyang graph. Ayan po yung meaning ng mga ganon. And if you want to see the details, kung sino-sino ba mga online loan platforms yung nag-report sa akin sa CIBI. Because CIBI is a special accessing body sa CIC. So, yung nagko-collect ng report is si CIC, which is Credit Information Corporation. Yung nagsasubmit ng mga report doon are mga submitting entities, yung mga lending platforms, cooperatives, submitting entities. Yung nagsasubmit ng information natin as a borrower doon sa CIC. Ito naman si CIBI, siya po yung nag-i-interpret ng mga reports na yun to come up with a credit score to help you understand kung kamusta ba ako as a borrower. Am I fair, poor? So, kung poor yung credit score mo, it will help you understand na Alam mo na yun, guys. Marami kang mga hindi nabayarang utang, marami kang late na payments, or kulang lang yung report mo. So, you still need to build credit. So, meron naman dun guide for you to understand what your score means. And then, if you click on the details, makikita mo kung sino-sino mga companies ang andon, sino-sino nag-report sa inyo, and kung may lumabas na report dun sa credit history nyo or sa credit report no, may OLA, na wala naman kayong utang dun, pero may report kayo, you can file a dispute. So, bakit may fee? Because it's a service. Think of it as like, kukuha ka ng PSA birth mo, or kukuha ka ng ID, government ID. It's a service. Now, aside from CIBI, meron din TransUnion. And, sine-check ko both, guys, but I think yung grading or interpretation ni TransUnion ng credit score is similar pa rin siya sa CIBI. So, with TransUnion, nakikita ko naman kung sino-sino yung mga banks. Yung mga utang ko sa bangko, kung may late ba ako. And doon ko nakita, guys, yung utang ko sa credit card na matagal na hindi ko nabayaran, na-close siya, doon pa rin siya sa credit report ko. And I plan to pay it this year. Kasi lumalabas pa rin siya sa credit para tapos na, quits na. Naghihintay lang ako ng timing kasi medyo mahal din, no? And, guys, doon mo rin makikita kung yung mga in-applyan nyo ba na mga companies, doon nyo rin makikita yung inquiry, yung mga companies na in-apply nyo na nag-check sila, meron doon. Like, for example, nag-apply ako ng Maya personal loan. Sinisilip ni Maya yung credit history mo bago ko i-approve. Lumabas doon. And nung nag-apply ako ng housing loan, nakita ko rin doon na si BDO, nag-inquire din. Check din ni BDO yung aking credit worthiness. Makikita nyo doon sa part na yun. At kung makita nyo rin kung how much yung ina-applyan yung loan doon. So that is why it's important to keep track of your credit history or kung sino-sino yung kung ano yung mga lumalabas doon for you to understand bakit ako reject. Bakit ako, am I ready na mag-apply ng credit card? Ma-approve ako kaya given na ganito yung score? So, there are institutions na kahit na, say for example, lumalabas na tayo may ganito, there are institutions na nag-approve pa rin. Pero depende na yan sa ibang other factors. Kasi may banks na baka makita nila na, uy, baka may ganito kang utang, they will look into the other factors. Like, kamusta ba yung income mo? Tayo ba yung ganito, then they will decide kung i-approve ka o hindi. Makakapag-self-check ka kung kamusta ka na ba. That's why, kahit na walang loan po sa lista, I suggest you use the lista. I'm not saying na every month mo i-check yung credit score mo because there are times na quarterly po kasi yung ibang institutions pag nag-report sila. I'm not saying na every month mo siyang i-check. Siguro every 3 months or kung talagang gustong may pagka-OC ka talaga, sige, go ahead. Check mo every time na meron kang available report. Pero nasa inyo na yan, ha? So wala pong loan sa Lista app. But I'm not promoting it, guys. I'm just a user of Lista. I think it's the easiest way to get a credit report now. Kasi dating hirap eh. But through the Lista app, it's now easy to get a credit report. So please, give it a try. Kahit na walang loan, guys. So that you will understand where you stand. Para hindi kayo palaging bitter kung bakit kayo reject na lang ng reject. Baka nasa lista or sa credit report mo yung sagot kung bakit ka reject. So, I don't know. I think now, moving forward, is now self-explanatory. I hope you learned something from this video. I will see you on my next vlog.